Namaskar and Salam. In today's video, we will take the Jim group. The Jim group has 4 letters: Jim, Che, He and Khe. The Hindi counterparts are J, Ch, H and Kh. All 4 letters have the same base shape. However, the number of nuktas, the dots, and their places make them different. Jim, the J sound has 1 nukta below the pointed part of the letter, and Che has 3 nuktas there. He does not have any nukta, and Khe has 1 nukta on top of the letter. Just like majority of other Urdu letters, they also have 4 different forms: detached, initial, medial, and the final forms. Here in this table, we have given you these forms only with Jim, but they all behave the same. The only difference is nuktas, the dots. And only this part of the letters and their nuktas are used when they come in the initial and the medial form. The detached and the final form are more or less the same, except the final form is attached to the previous letter. Let's take the different forms of the letter Jim. The detached form is the one as you find in the alphabet sheet. The initial form is this. It looks like this part of the letter. The medial form also looks like the initial one, just connected to the previous letter in the beginning. In this picture, the green circle shows where the letter before gets connected, and the red circle shows where the letter that comes after gets connected. And the final form is similar to the detached one, but attached to the previous letter on its top. Let's now take some words. The first word is Aaj, meaning today. Here Jim is detached. The spelling here is Alif Mad A plus Jim. The words that start with Hindi A, they are written in Urdu with Alif Mad A. It is just Alif with a tilde type diacritic on top. Alif Mad A comes only in a word that starts with A. We will take it in details in a later video, but just remember here it behaves like Alif. That means it is a non-connector letter. After Alif Mad A, Jim will be written as a detached letter. So Alif Mad A plus Jim, Aaj, Aaj. The next word is Jab. Here Jim comes in the beginning of the word. The word Jab means when as relative, not the interrogative or question word. The spelling is Jim plus Be, Jab, Jab. The letter Jim is the first letter of the word, so it will take the initial form and will be attached to the next letter, which is Be here. Just pay attention to the first letter Jim and how it is connected to the next letter Be. So Jim plus Be, Jab, Jab. The next word here is Machal. Here the Jim group letter is in the middle. The word is Machal, that means to be excited. It is the root of the verb machalna. The spelling here is Mim plus Che plus Lam, Machal, Machal. Here the letter Che is in the middle. You just pay attention to the letter Che, and for now ignore the first letter Mim and the last letter Lam, as we have not taken them yet. So Mim is connected to the Che on top and Lam is connected at the bottom. The letter Che is taking the medial form. So Mim plus Che plus Lam, Machal, Machal. The next word is Saj, to decorate. The root of the verb Sajna. The spelling is Seen plus Jim, Saj, Saj. Here Jim comes at the end and it takes the final form. It looks like the detached form, except it is connected with the letter Seen. So Seen plus Jim, Saj, Saj. The final and the detached forms are similar in Urdu writing system. Now at the end you can see all the words together. The first word is Aaj, where Jim is detached. The second word is Jab, where the word starts with Jim. The third word is Machal, here Che comes in the middle. And the final word is Saj, where Jim comes at the end. In our next video, we will take the Dal group. The Dal group has 3 letters: Dal, Dal, Zal. Their Hindi counterpart is D, D and Z. See you there. Namaskar and Salam.